So this is a Zen Jin Shin sequence for the summertime. In the summer, we're looking at focusing on the heart and keeping things flowing, keeping things cool, keeping things moving in the heart system. So there's different points that we can work with that help to open up this area. And also, of course, the heart system is an interconnected part of your whole body too. So it yeah helps us to really nourish the heart. Often, if things are out of balance, there's a sense of like impatience or like an angst, um, like frustration, that kind of stuff. Feeling like life is a race. I've heard it explained versus like cooperation, openness, connecting with others. Uh, and some of this stuff can come up in your meditation practice too. And you can just know that it's a time to nourish the heart a little bit more specifically. Jin Shin means compassionate awareness. So we're bringing kindness towards how things are. So we're going to work with the beats in the body, the different pulses. I'm going to not mirror you. I'm just going to do my right side, you do your right side. So starting off, focusing on the right um, point here along the line of your pinky on the inside of the wrist. Okay. And then the right hand will come up just below the collarbone here. Okay. So finding a way to feel the beats here. One may be strong, the other might be weak. Just being with them for a little bit, letting them gradually fall into sync. Relaxing in particular between the points, relaxing your body, breathing. And as the pulses start to come more in line to harmonize, of course, you can stay here longer, or you can then shift over to the right side of the same kind of collarbone area here, just below the collarbone, feeling like the most alive point, relaxing, sensing the pulses. Sometimes one will be very erratic, one will be very smooth. And again, you're just having this kind attention which holds whatever's going on there. And they gradually begin to sync up. You need to take more time, that's fine. Left hand can come behind, and it's kind of like a point to the side of the spine behind the heart. So, like to the left side, just basically on the level of the heart here. Might be a little tricky to get, just wherever you can find that. There may be energies that come up as you do this. You might have feelings that surface, sensations. Again, just letting things balance out, letting things clear, letting the pulses gradually begin to come into sync. And then letting the right hand come down to the bottom of the rib cage, like the top of the belly here on the right side. I realize the left point might be a little tricky. You can always try to do it over your head instead. That's a nice way to work with it. Okay, so this is the last one. Left hand still at that side heart point, left side of the spine, and the right hand's down at like the top of the belly, the beginning of the rib cage there. Breathing, relaxing, sensing. And then gently releasing when things feel pretty good. Just taking a couple of breaths, noticing how you feel. And obviously you can do it a little bit longer than we're doing it here, but we're just getting a taste for it. So doing the other side, if you like. So left hand, you've got the right hand on that heart energy channel point. Okay. And then so you got to figure out how to do that. And then left hand comes across to the right side collarbone here. Okay. Seeing those points. Relaxing, breathing, letting the pulses do what they need to do, letting them come to you, letting things gradually begin to balance out, letting them take as much time as they need. That right hand can come over, the left hand can come over under the collarbone there. Left hand on the left collarbone. Relaxing between the points. And then the right hand can come around and it'll be on the right side around the level of the heart here. Okay, it's a little bit of a stretch to the right of the spine. Again, you can always bring the hand up if that helps you to reach it better. Sometimes if you're on a couch or in a chair where you can rest that right arm back, that'll help you to get that point. Relaxing between the points, softening in your arms, softening in your fingertips, letting the pulses gradually begin to come into alignment. Sometimes it can feel like you have sludge that's beginning to like release or shake out, like some gunk or sludge or muckiness. It's like sorting itself out. And then you can have that left hand come down to like the top of the belly there, a little bit to the left side where the rib cage, the bottom of the rib cage is. Finish up, just taking a couple breaths, sensing how things are for you. Okay, and that's a really nice practice that you can do, even if you're just holding one of those points. You can spend some time with one of them. It can be deeply relaxing. And again, really balancing and nourishing for the heart system. Helps some stuff to clear that might be just below the surface. That starts to come up in your meditation practice, but you need like a little bit more attention there.